Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This week we have a 700 square foot back patio that's going to be stamped. Stick around, watch us grade the area out, lay road base, lay the rebar, get it framed, and then stick around for the pour. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Leave us a like, subscribe. Hopefully you guys like the pour. Here we had a 700 square foot back patio. This was another project brought to us by our favorite landscapers, Greenscape Landscapes. They had all this already excavated out really closely. I mean, all the organic material was gone. We didn't have to do much in terms of the excavation. They were going to do a wall on this side closest to the camera, so we wanted to make sure that was as straight as possible coming off the house. And then it was going to bend around kind of in a radius in the front, so we use those polymeta plastic forms. Makes the framing go pretty quick. You just have to pop in your brackets for your stakes, get the shape that you want, stake it in, and then hit the wedge to get it to the level that you want. We put it in one kind of close, and then we got with the customers and made sure it was the exact shape they wanted. They had us adjust it a little bit, and then we had it exactly to where we needed it. Since the soil was really hard and really dense, we ended up not having to compact very much. That went just, it was a quick pass. We brought in some class 6 road base. Needed about, I would say, 2 to 3 inches in all this. We brought it in, got it close, and then watered it. Let that sit for about 20 minutes. Watered it a little bit more. Let it sit another 10 minutes. And then I did about 5 or 6 passes. I think it was 5 to get it to the density that we wanted. Over there on the farther end, away from the camera, it was going to be 5.5 inches thick for a hot tub, and where I started spraying, that was our just typical 4 inches thick. After about my 5th or 6th pass, the soil was right around where I wanted it, nice and dense, wetted down. We started laying that fiberglass rebar, that MST bar, some number 3 of it, and just flying through it. We're getting real good at using it. First time around was a little difficult, but my wife figured it out, and she's just kicking butt, flying through it, and with our help, working together, knowing how to handle it, it's working out really good. We're really happy that we're using that and providing that for our customers. We ended up laying a about 20-inch off-center grid since we had more rebar, so we just made a denser grid. Didn't need it, but why not? If it's there, better for the concrete. Ended up drilling about 4 holes into the foundation, putting 4 dowels just to make sure it doesn't go up and down and pushes the stucco up for any particular reason. Not so many that it transfers the load, just enough to kind of keep it together. All right, guys, we got the rebar laid, road base is down, it's compacted, everything is framed, customers are happy with the shape of it. All that's left is that pour. Hopefully you guys like what you see. See you at the pour, guys. One thing I was really concerned about on a big pour is that bar getting stepped on, but it worked really well. It would pop back into place and it stayed right where we wanted in the concrete.
Also, I spend the money faster than I make it.
Even though our usual pour time is 7 in the morning, we had to reschedule this one for 4 in the afternoon. You either do it early in the morning or late in the afternoon so that heat of the middle of the day doesn't hit it, but it ended up working out. We had great weather till about 45 minutes after it was done. We had to cover it. It rained a little and then we uncovered it. And then we had about great weather till about the next day around 3 or 4 o'clock. So you can see here our guy doing the bull flow with that rattlestick. I really wanted to see how it would perform in a job where we were going to stamp, especially a large one. And I was pleasantly surprised that it did a great job. I mean, a phenomenal job pushing all that aggregate down, getting the butter up. So it allowed our guys to fly through that finish, and then the stamp came out clean because it was nothing but good butter at the surface, thanks to that rattlestick.
Entonces anda muy ocupada toda la gente. Sí, sí, anda bien. Ahorita aquí lo único para ocuparse para que no... Porque es cierta forma de plástico que se quiere hacer para atrás. Ya lo expliqué. Lo descalifico. No. Ya le eché toda la orilla, chido, ya está. Échale, tío. Ya está, por ahí estaba otra esa madre.
We had a great crew of guys stamping this. They followed that center joint all the way from one end to the other and then flared out. Had one guy on the edge just hitting it with that little stamp, making sure they didn't have to worry about going past the edge. Worked out real nice, looked great.
A mí que me queme un no, 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 acá no, no, no he pegado. Honey, my dad's needing some. Maybe. Lo van a hallar con mommy. ¿Cómo se ponga la foto está, compa? ¿Ha visto? Ayuda. La aflojó un poco por esto.
After they made it to the end, they went up and then back around, finished stamping it. Like I said, 30 minutes after, 45 minutes after they were done, we had to cover it for a little bit and then uncover it. But all in all, we were happy with the outcome. This area that they're in right now was a little flatter because there was going to be a hot tub. So that was about a 1% grade off the house. And then after the joint, it would break off and go about 1.7. And that's the grade the rest of the area had. Ended up working out really good. Customers will put their hot tub on this end. The rest will just be kind of just seating area. I think it's going to be looking really good once we get that sealer on there. And we'll have a video of that in a few weeks, along with a couple other jobs we're going to be sealing. So you'll see a video of a couple jobs getting sealed at the same time. Thanks for taking a look, guys, and leave us a like, subscribe. Have a great day, guys.